Yes, it does.
Good evening, guys. What's going on? It's your boy Jay. Live Vape and Chill. Yes, so we're on my channel tonight. It's come around so quick. It's unbelievable. And we had a week or two off. So yeah, it's doing really well. Bear with me 1 minute. I'm going to pass it round and you guys are going to introduce yourselves while I get the page up because I'm a little bit slacking. And I haven't got it up yet, so I can't see no comments. So without further ado, let's do this. Over to you.
Again, what is up, guys? Vaping a lot here. Welcome back to the Super Awesome Vape Show. Jay, thanks for having it on your channel. What's everyone up to in chat? How is everyone? He's not gonna stop presenting me because at the minute he's doing what he should have done before we actually went live and brought up the YouTube channel. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Don't get it twisted, mate.
Is he on it? Now, guys, I'm Shane from Big Boy Coils.
Replacement Chris.
Yeah. Like one big guy with another one.
Chris number 2.
Hey, it's me. What's up, everybody?
I'm Shane from Big Boy
Mute
Coils.
the room.
So,
My ears. What's everyone up to tonight? I hope everyone's having a good evening over there. Glad to have Shane on board for tonight's show. He's always a hot topic during this shows. You know, we're always talking about Big Boy Coils, so good to have the man himself to explain what he does. So yeah, that's all for me. Guess that leaves Mike.
Up, everyone. Mike here. How the hell are you all? Just get the screen back up. There we go. Yeah, as Jay said, number 10, going damn quick at the moment. Glad you're all here again, and let the shenanigans begin.
Let the shenanigans begin. Wow.
Yeah, you can stop presenting now, Jay.
Yeah, all right.
It's his first day.
Chill out, mate. Gosh. Anyway, so, well, it's getting quite cold in this log cabin. I have to put the fire on at least an hour earlier, like an hour before I want to come up. Weather's dropped, like the temperature's just dropped. It's just crazy. Anyway, without further ado, we are going to open up tonight's discussions with what you're vaping, what's your favorite, well, what you're using, what's your flavor, and whatever it is. So I'm going to pass you back around the room again, and it's going to go in the same order.
Oh, all right. Yeah, just to answer Tony's comment, I'm not drinking tea. I'm actually drinking Lemsip because I am struggling with man flu again. It's not even, I didn't even get over the last bout of this that I had. So yeah. So because of that, because I just feel awful, I'm actually just vaping on the Breeze with 18 milligrams of nicotine, because if I take anything like proper sub-ohm RDA, I just end up choking a lung. So yeah, just on the Breeze tonight. So simple and a cute little device. And look, it's got a little purple light as well. Check that out. That's for me, guys. Big things.
Shane, it's over to you.
right, I'm on my Noisy Cricket V2 with the Cosmonaut, vaping a homebrew called Ella's Gold. I'm also on my Asmodus 167 with the Drop RDA. In that, I've got Sif from Viking Juice. And then lastly, I've got one of those new little Hugo squeezers with some punk juice in it, which is quite nice.
What attitude vapes? Punk?
No, it's called punk juice.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's comes in a concentrate form.
What RDA you got on top of that little? Yeah.
Oh, Apocalypse.
That looks nice. Nice little setup. And over to Nicholas.
I actually am keeping it pretty simple this week. I have, where'd it go? Oh, pretty much exclusively rocking the I Taste Chroma A with the new Aries RTA on top. This is by Phil and Dimitri, and of course Inikin. And this is a nice little mouth to lung banger here. I'm vaping some 12 milligram tobacco. It's like a caramel oatmeal cookie tobacco called Repent by the Steamery. This is really good stuff. One of my favorite tobaccos. And yeah, it's giving me like just the right amount of nicotine, just the right amount of, throat hit. It's good stuff. And then the other setup I've got, which is currently charging, iJoy PD 270 Captain with the triple 28 tank on top. And in there, I've got some of my own stuff. Yeah, got to represent Blaz. This is Blaz Melon. And these coils have been going strong. Same coils, same cotton for over a month.
Wow.
Yes.
That's insane.
I will show you later on in the show what they look like. But yeah, over a month. I've got a couple other setups here, but I really haven't been using them. You guys have seen them before. So the only other thing is the Juul. And that's it for me. Oh, yeah, I'm on yellow battery, so I got to get that to the charger pretty soon. But that's me. Hey.
And Mike.
Me. Yep. I'm on the HK25 with the Recoil Rebel RDA on it. In that, I have some Strawberry Split by Fog King Vape, ice cream parlour range. Then we have the usual Ali Mongrel with the drop. And in that, I have got Pop Clouds E-Liquid, Crazy, or Blue Raz Candy, I should say, which is quite nice, quite a mellow vape, that one. And then I've got the Pulse with the Pulse 24 on it this time. And in that, I have Groovy Grapefruit. Gotta love the homebrews, badass blends. But yeah, that's all I'm vaping on this week. Or today.
Nice, nice. So, what am I vaping on? So, I've got my Breeze, also like Vinny, but I'm not struggling with man flu. I'm just doing it for fun. I've got a little 10ml bottle. No, I'm joking. I've got my trusty Pulse box Squonker with the Pulse 24 on top, and in there we have. He's not around. I've got some custard company. I ran out of Empire Vape Co. Killer Custard. And I am also rocking my Mini Gusto with some pink lemonade in there. And obviously, I don't go anywhere without it. My trusty Ali Mongrel, which has been kindly polished up by Mike. He was polishing my shafts last night. Oh, yeah. Lovely.
You can do your own now. You got them rags.
I
said you can do your own now. You got the rags.
Yeah, he give me some polishing rags. So I've got the Captain Cod or whatever it's called, Cape Cod. And yeah, so that's what I'm rocking tonight. Drop us a link in the drop whatever you lot are vaping in the chat, and let us know what you lot are on. And yeah, let's take some questions from the viewers. If you got any questions, put them in the chat. Let's hear what you've got to say or what you want to know. And yeah, so
I've just got to say, what's going on, Vapor Bunny? What's going on, Shadow Vapes as well? How you doing? I can't write back to you because Jay, the funny little sausage, put me in a timeout
for pimping your channel. No, I didn't actually undelete it. How do I get you out of the timeout?
I've got a little timer on there, so I can't even talk back to you guys on chat. So I've just got to say, what's going on, Vapor Bunny? Shadow Vape.
How long?
Let's Vape champ. I don't know. It's like a little clock thing. Yeah. What is up, people?
You know, I absolutely love about this show is that everyone welcomes everyone else. Even in chat, everyone says what's up to each other, which is just awesome.
Yeah, it's a really it's a good sense of like community. Sir lags a lot connection today. I don't know. Hopefully Sky's all right. Hopefully, do you know what? My name has got to be the easiest one to make a joke out of because I've had Sir Snots a lot, Sir Lags a lot so far. Let's keep on going, guys. What else you got?
Oh, challenge accepted. Mine's
Nick.
pretty easy.
Everyone else, but not Nick. Nick's not allowed.
When that fight comes round, it'll be Sir gets punched a lot.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a funny one myself, but I actually can't.
Oh, it'll come to you. Don't worry. What, Mike?
I said Sir hits the canvas a lot.
Sir gets KO'd a lot.
And well done, Shadow Vakes, mate. Nice one, hitting the 70.
I swear you said Shadow Bakes.
Shadow
That's
Vakes.
his other channel.
That's the other one. Sir polishes his mods a lot.
We got Tubby Smith says he's got his first mech mod today and went a bit mad and nicked himself out. Yeah, that's rough.
What mech did you get, dude?
And we also got Michelle.
Jade's a lot.
Michelle says she's bored of her mod. Any suggestions for a new good one?
Huh? You got took out by Nightbot, bruv. I ain't even got to do nothing.
What? Why is Nightbot taking him out for?
Nightbot on patrol.
Because he's trolling me.
He trolled you. Yeah, Jendai. I was drinking hot lemon tea today, and but this lemon sip. I mean, it looks like pee. I don't know. You ain't gonna be able to sip. It looks like piss. It looks like pee.
So we don't have lemon sip
in there, Vinny.
So socked a lot in the parking lot.
So socked a lot in the parking lot. Oh god.
That O must have been a U. You misspelled it.
Sucked a lot.
So yes, what?
So wait, get back to the question at hand here. Michelle
Right.
Compton wants to know if we have any suggestions for a new, good new mod.
What type of mod? Regulated or mechanical?
Well, there you go.
Or a
I'm
little
excited to say the steampunk's on its way. The new Nano 220 watt or something. It's on its way out. Can't wait for that.
It's not going to be another Revs mod moment, is it?
No, I doubt it. This is Tesla. This is Tesla, mate. They're a bit better.
Nice. Which one, Tubby? Is that the cleaner, the Empress, or the dirty?
Just quickly, Shane, if you open up YouTube and mute the YouTube, it won't play through.
Right, hang on then.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
just
sorry, I did see that.
mute the player.
To be honest, the new what is it? Even though they don't send things for me to review anymore, Smock G-Priv 2, that's actually a really, really good device. The touchscreen on it is amazing.
Yeah, they're really good, really good.
You know,
And it's smaller.
I was going to say it's not as big as the original G-Priv. The touchscreen has got. I've got to be honest. From what I use, it's the best touchscreen I've tried.
And when it comes in the kit form, it comes with the new X-Baby tank on there, which has got top airflow.
Oh, another baby.
So
Where's Chris when we need him?
yeah, he is
okay.
that he's running.
Okay, it is a baby
Tyler.
tank, but it's a redesigned, total different tank, total different coils. The only thing that's the same as the other tank is the way in which the top opens up to fill the tank up. Apart from that, everything else has changed about it.
No, Michelle. I was talking about the new mod by Tesla, the new Steampunk. Not the yeah. That's well, I've not used it yet, but it looks really cool, and I'm excited to get that in for review. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. Smock do need to drop the whole beast range now.
They do. I think I agree as well. I think they've kind of beaten that horse enough. Let the horse chill now.
Well, the The X Baby is actually called the Baby Brother, isn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, so it's not.
Baby Brother, really? Now we have the Beast Prince. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't know. I remember when the TFV4 come out, and I loved that tank. I loved that tank so much. But then I don't know, you know, TFV8, the Baby, the 12, and everything else, and they kind of seem like they're just stuck in that sort of, you know, thing.
They're milking it for all it's worth. That's
Yeah,
what
but the thing is, though, no one's interested anymore.
But they're still selling stuff, so that's the way they're looking at it.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I got probably 25 of each color when they first came out of the TFV 12, and I still have most of that original order. Like the black sold out, the rainbow sold out, but the stainless and gold ones, I still have probably 15 of each.
Wow.
So
I must admit, I did have the gold one, and I think I used it for about a week, and it ended up back in the box, and now it's gone to the bin.
You should have done a giveaway.
I wouldn't insult people by giving them that tank.
shots
You know
fired.
what? I actually didn't mind the TFV 12. I didn't mind it. I actually thought it was the right flavor. It was obviously bet with clouds, but Smok need to look at like the Colito 120. They need to get a really good flavor one, because I don't know. It's just
What they need to do is they need to look at something like the Arco 2, that type of coil.
Need to make a decent rebuildable.
But they have one mindset, right? It's like more coils, more vapor. You know, they really have never focused ever on flavor. I mean, their original tanks, like, well, not original, but like tanks from them, like a while back, used the Atlantis coil.
Yeah.
Before that, they were doing, what did Smoke? I can't remember. I can't even remember that brand so far back.
see, I can't think of what they've done before the TFV4. I know they've done something, but I can't think what it was.
They had a few random things that weren't very popular. Because at the time, the Atlantis was the king.
There is a company that's making Smok coils now, though, isn't there, that are a lot better than the standard Smok coils.
That's what I use.
Mm.
So they can't
Well,
be
I use
worse.
ones called Medusa coils.
Yeah, that's the ones. Yeah.
Yeah. They're great. They use...
I mean, don't get me wrong, the build quality on the Smok tanks and that is good. It's just the coils are terrible.
Yeah, the build quality, they feel great. To be honest, the tank, I like the look of the tanks, you know, like the TFV 12 was cool looking and everything like that, but I don't know.
This coil right here, this is the Staple Clapton Medusa Baby Beast coil, and it also fits in the NRG tank from Vapresso.
Oh, wicked.
And their new one, the Cascade tank that's coming out, I talked to Michael from Vapresso in Dallas, and he said that they might include an adapter that would be compatible with their original NRG tank coils as well as Baby Beast coils. So that could be a game changer for some people. I really hope they included it in the box.
Well, over here, that's a good thing. Like, obviously, like, we're 2 mil tank capacity. So when I know we're talking about the beasts again, but when you go to the big Baby Beast, like, it's got that big hefty coil in there, but if you just put the little adapter in there, then you can use the NRG coils or the like M2s, T8s, or whatever they are, Smok coils.
But for some people, it's more or less getting more value out of it, you know, because some people have several Baby Beast tanks at this point, and they might want something else that they can use those coils like cross-compatible, especially if you're getting something like the aftermarkets. Like, I pretty much only exclusively use the Medusa coils, and I would love to be able to use those in several different devices.
Yeah. It's a good idea. Like, that's a good way to move forward if you make like little adapters to take other coils. You know, it's a good thing because then it gives people a bit more of a variety if they're used to using like the Medusa coils, if you're used to using that, and then you've got different tanks that can take them coils, like with different airflows, different size capacity of mill juice, whatever, you know, you can mix it up as much as you wanted to. You could use their tank with the coils that you love, whatever the situation may be.
Is Macca trying to say that the Horizon Tech coils fit in the Smock tanks as well?
They do.
They do they?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one is that?
So the Q8 and the X4 coils and them sort of coils fit in the new Arco tank.
So what about the Arco coils fitting in like the Smock tanks?
Yeah, they do.
Right.
But what I've noticed is they do fit and they do work, but they're just a little bit slightly too tall. So the glass spins around. You can't tighten them up super tight to stop the glass from spinning. It doesn't leak, but you've got a spinny glass on it because it don't nip up that extra little bit that it needs to stop the glass from twisting around.
Yeah.
But they do work.
So I put a little poll out in chat real quick just to see how long a Baby Beast or a Smock coil will last everyone. And I'm getting everywhere from 2 to 3 days to 2 to 3 weeks. And another question would be, would you choose a device if the performance was better with a juice that normally makes a coil last a couple of days? So for instance, if you use the same juice in this newer tank and your coils last 3 to 5 times as long, would that be a selling point for people? What do you guys think?
Well,
I think so.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd say, that's something
I'll get a customer that came
be
in
like, saving money. If the coil lasts a lot longer, they wouldn't be buying as many coils as often. So yeah, no, definitely. I think if a company come out with a coil that would last with a like a really sugary juice, and it would last for like a week, 2 weeks, or something like that, I think that'd be a major selling point.
I'll put it this way: I've been using the Arco 2 tank now for 3 weeks at work, and I've literally only yesterday changed the coil for the first time.
So just as like an addendum to that, I mean, let's say, for instance, this new tank, this new coil, whatever, costs a little bit more than average. It's a sort of a, specialty thing with special wicking or something like that. And because I find that a lot of pre-made coil tanks come with pretty crap cotton in them, even if it's organic and all that. What would it be a selling point if it came with something like a specialty cotton in it, maybe?
Yeah, I'd pay the extra money if the coils was going to last. Like this Arco 2 tank, the coils that they use in there is flaxseed cotton with flaxseed paper, so it actually filters the juice as it goes through. Like it's really mad. I put it through its paces a little bit, and I've been using all different types of juice in there. Let's have a look, see if I can take it out quickly. And it is still relatively white inside.
And how long is that?
That's 2 weeks.
Oh, that's pretty good.
At what wattage?
At about 60, 70 watts.
2 weeks
What
is
juice are
pretty
you
good.
using?
All different juices. All
That
different.
coil you're using there, Jay, is rated between 80 and 90 watts.
The what?
That coil you're using is the T6, yeah?
I'm not 100% sure. I can tell you now. It is. Yes, the one. Yeah, the one that's rated between
80 and 90 watts.
80 and 90. Yeah, the 5 coil. It just says 5 coil on it.
Yeah.
It don't actually give me. It don't actually say what coil it is. But yeah.
Okay.
So I'm running it near enough to its capacity. Well, just under its capacity, really, and
No, you're running it just under its starting wattage. If it's rated 80 to 90 and you're vaping it at 60 something.
Yeah, I suppose 60, 70, yeah. But I always do that with the coils. Any coil that says it can do 120 or whatever wattage it is, I always run it lower. Like the Coil 120 coils, they say they can run at 120. I run them at 75.
I run mine at 89. I run mine at like 89.
Yeah, do you know what? That suggested wattage, like some coils say between like 60 and 80. I normally do mine around like 70. I kind of get a middle ground. It depends on the coil at the end of the day. It depends on, every coil is going to be different, but I normally kind of go for that middle ground. But I very rarely ever take a coil to the max because I don't know, it's just not going to last as long. The juice, you're going to drink it a lot quicker, and the vape is usually too warm when you go to the higher end of it.
But have they put that on there on purpose to make you believe that it can run at that so it burns out quicker so you buy more of their coils?
Well, I was using the T6 coil at 85 watts for 3 weeks.
Okay.
I feel like some of them are inflated, though, especially with the SMOC devices. Like, you know, they say 200 to 300 watts on them for max, and it's like, come on.
Yeah, it's not... wouldn't recommend it.
Right. It's like recommended 90 to 200 or something, and then it says
that's a big sort of leap. You know?
Yeah,
that's quite big. Do you know what though? That's what I've got to say about like Vapresso with the Revenger X or the Swag Kit. They've got that smart setting, and I actually really love that smart setting. Not for RDAs. I think for RDAs it doesn't work. It's like pre-built coils. You just screw it on and it will just select the appropriate wattage for it. And I really enjoy that. I find they're quite spot on a lot of the time. Again, not with RDAs. I don't find it, I find it underperforms with RDAs.
I don't think it's appropriate for an RDA, you know, full stop. It's a single battery, single 18650. It's really, it has its purpose, and that's basically as a middle ground for most people. If they want to upgrade from a pen style to a mod, an actual box, but don't want to spend all that money on something like a T-Priv or, you know, Minikin 2 or whatever. But I think the single 18650 form factor is played out, and it should die.
Yeah, I mean, I never like for the Swag Kit, for instance, a single 18650. I'm never vaping that at the maximum wattage of 80 watts. I said in my review, it's going to hit 80 watts probably, but for how long is it going to hit 80 watts? As soon as that battery starts depleting, it's not going to get there. That's why I always opt usually for a dual 18650, because it's going to hit a true wattage for a longer period of time. You know, as those batteries deplete, it's still going to get that wattage.
It's like if you use those, any single 18650 regulated mod like that, like you know, the Pico or the AL85 or whatever, the Swag Kit. If you use those anywhere above like 55 watts, then your battery is going to last you maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah,
that's unacceptable in my book.
Yeah, at one point, I was using the Pico Dual. Wasn't bad, but there's no way in hell that was a 200 watt mod.
You know what is actually, you know, it's a really good system, and it's kind of surprising, is the Nicotine Coolfire Ultra. It's 150 watts, and it's a built-in 3000 milliamp battery.
Okay.
So it's pretty darn good, though. But I still get battery life, even at like 70 watts or so. I still get plenty of battery life because it's a LiPo battery and not just a built-in 18650.
See, I like the Coolfire 4. Coolfire 4 was my first like step up into like box mods, if you will. And I loved it. I love the Coolfire 4, but I think that's overplayed. I think they got the Coolfire 4, they got the Coolfire 4 Plus, is it? The Ultra. They got loads of Coolfire 4s, but like upgraded versions. See what I'm saying? It feels like they've kind of, like what SMOC are doing with the tanks. It feels like they've kind of played that enough now.
Yep, I think I've still got the Coolfire 2 here.
Well, even this
with the Coolfire, they're all basically the same. You got the Coolfire 4. What did they go up to? 50 or 60 watts?
I think it was 60. I can't really remember, to be honest. I've got it somewhere, but
then you've got the TC100, which is pretty much the same shape, and then you've got the TC Mini.
It's exactly the same, I think.
I think it's a little bit fatter, the TC.
And then you've got the TC Mini, which is exactly the same, but just a scaled down version of it.
Yeah. Mark just said that he remembers the Cool Fire grenade mod. Mark, that's the one that Mike said is Cool Fire 2 that he's still got. Honestly, I've got the Cool Fire 1 still somewhere.
I'll just mute myself and I'll go and find it. It's in my drawer behind me.
He's going to go and rummage in his drawers now.
Okay, so Vape Bunny just cleared it up. The Cool Fire 4 is 40 watts. The 4 Plus is 75 watts. But that's what I'm saying. It's like what Smok are doing with their tanks. It's all pretty much the same. It's not the same, but the Shame State, the Cool Fire 4, whatever. You see what I'm saying with that?
You know, it's a good little mod. Is this one right here, the Chroma A? It's a built-in 2,000 milliamp LiPo, but damn, it lasts so long, especially with this tank. I've been vaping on it for a little over about 18 hours now, and it's barely a third down. I'm only at I'm only at 16 watts on a 1 ohm coil though, so I mean, there's that. But again, still kind of suffers from like the anywhere over 55 watts battery life is going to be shit.
Yeah. The Vape Postman said they did the same with the MVP. Yeah, they did. They done the same with the MVP range as well.
The MVP 4 is also another really good one. Inikin's really good at doing built-in batteries.
I don't mind the built-in battery. So that's the grenade mod.
One grenade mod.
Oh man.
Do you know that got a lot of hate apparently? And then I was reading some forums and stuff because I actually wanted to buy it. And an army, like someone said, "What about our veterans and stuff?" And some army guy said, "Yeah, we've all got them around the base. Everyone loves them. They think they're really cool and that." And it was like, "Oh, okay."
I've heard that as well. Like, it got a lot of hate because someone brought it to an airport.
Oh, well, that's a bit stupid, isn't it?
High device as well, man. 12.5 watts.
Oh, beast, mate. Beast. Careful you don't burn up, man. What's up, Tyler Compton? How you doing, dude?
And it came with the Nautilus tank as well.
Nautilus? Did it?
Oh, yeah. Jendai asks, are VTC 5As a good basic all-around 18650?
Yes, I would
One
always
of the better quality ones.
There you go, Vinny. And it's still got juice in it.
Oh my God. Hit that up, Mike. You've got to hit that right now.
I can't. I don't have a battery that will fit in it anymore.
What battery does it take?
18350.
Damn it.
Really?
Put that on another fucking mod and hit that shit up.
One of them little tiny things.
Yeah, man, I had loads of them knocking out. Michelle, delay just finished reloading. Oh, that's Michelle. Don't worry. Honestly, to be honest with you, I've been meaning to do a lot of juice reviews of late, but because of this cold and stuff, they wouldn't be. I don't know. I wouldn't have got the full flavour of the juice, and it wouldn't have been fair to the companies if I'd done them now. So I've had to literally just leave them there. So that's fine.
Ta-da!
Stack them, put them in the mech. No.
Actually, there was a lava tube out there that took them stacked.
Oh wait, no, this one's a 16340. This one's tiny.
Bloody hell.
This is an 18350.
That's from his vibrating butt plug, that is.
Shh, don't tell them. That takes stacked 26650s.
That's madness.
Yeah.
While we're talking about old-fashioned vaping, who remembers the mech that Smok done?
Oh yeah, you showed me that the other night. That thing, I forgot about that, to be honest.
No, man. Have you got it there?
A Smok Fury S.
Is that the one you was on about last night, Mike?
No. I don't think so, was I?
He's on about one with a hot button.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, mate. Don't.
It comes with these stupid little things.
No, Jay was half asleep.
Yeah, I was fucked, mate.
It comes with these stupid little hopper button things that have a fuse in them.
Oh yeah, like a kicker ring.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've still got the Innikins mech, the Arachnid. I've still got that knocking around somewhere. That was such a. Do you know what? That was a first. I think that was the first mech I bought, and I think it could have taken those 18 350s as well because it was telescopic. It kind of I think I might even.
All right, hold on. Let me go get mine.
I have it right here. Yeah, that's it. The Nicotine arachnid. Sorry, the I Taste arachnid.
I taste.
Yeah, check that out. Look at
You
that.
taste-
That's
Still buy them on 3F Vape.
but yeah, check. It's telescopic, so you can make it go all the way really, really
But
small.
the only thing you taste from that is fuck all.
Yeah, check that out. It's cool. So you can fit different batteries in.
Yeah. What's the other
It's
model
cool, man.
like that? You can do that too.
It's nice though. What I like about this is it's got a locking ring, which all mechs should have, or some way of locking the battery.
Stephen James is saying, "Where's your mesh, Jay?"
Oh, mate, don't even get me started on that. I'm bitterly disappointed with that.
It's probably in the bin or down the garden somewhere.
Mate, seriously. So that was my Black Friday deal, yeah? It really was. I thought, there we go. Bought it. Do you know what? I don't even know where it is, and I don't really care where it is, to be honest.
That was a question actually we got in chat. What Black Friday deals did we all get? And so what did you get?
Well, that was mine, but I don't feel it was a deal. I feel I got ripped off.
Why?
Just because have you used one?
Yeah, but I don't like it.
Yeah, well, there you go then. It's just
yeah, but some people like it.
It's a bag of shit. There's no juice well. It's all deck, like no well.
Yeah, but they're saying that because the airflow's so high and because
so
that
low.
cotton,
It needs to be
The
higher.
airflow's so low though.
is it? I thought it was quite high.
No, it
It
needs,
flows 1 mil above the build deck.
it needs to
Above
be
the base
higher.
of the build deck, I should say.
Huh. Yeah, but the thing is though, it's because it's got all that cotton in there. So it's not going to be. You can have. I don't know.
You're not meant to put a lot of cotton in there, like.
What into the mesh?
Well, no, it's got all the cotton in the mesh, but you drip it up like nobody's business, and then
And it
4 or
straight
5
in.
pulls and it's gone.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was not a fan.
Well, neither the fuck am
personally.
I. I'm very disappointed.
No, but my Black Friday deal is a new camcorder for my up close quality. Because I want to improve because I want to always make my channel as best it can be for the subscribers. So I spent money that I didn't have on a new.
He's lying. He's
camcorder.
just trying to outdo everybody.
No, man. If I was trying to outdo everyone, I'd get an electric frame or something that Mark's got.
That's called a TV, mate.
I don't know. It looked like a pitch frame to me.
Just
I
putting
honestly
it out
thought
there.
was a pitch frame. I thought it was a pitch frame. All right.
Until a notification come up in the corner, you've got messages.
I was blown away by that. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it.
Macca, that is just for you. That juice has been in there about 4 years.
Try Dark Zone. Get a better internet connection than Sir Lagslot. Dude, I have upgraded my internet. It's not my fault. Sky sucks.
What are you on about? Sky's the limit.
Sky's yeah.
You're at your
I think
limit.
you said lucky, Vinny. Your internet's still a lot better than mine.
Well, at the minute it is.
It would be every day, I tell you.
Here you go.
BT do Black Friday deals. I want Virgin, but you can't get Virgin in my area.
Oh, let's have a look at that. 1 minute.
What the hell's a ZMAX?
This is a smock mod.
Okay.
Like, it's a lava tubey style one.
Yep.
And that takes us that's a stacked 18 350, isn't it?
I think you could either use those or a single 18650. This is it's a Pravari ripoff. Now here's an actual Pravari V2.
My mate's shop up in Shrewsbury still does them Pravaris. They are wicked for what they are.
No.
Pricey, though.
And it still works too. I
you know
don't think
what
I have a
I found?
battery in there.
So I was cleaning my crap off my computer today, just to try and free up some disk space and all that. And I found a review that I'd done, my very, very first ever review in my kitchen with stuff on top of the kitchen cupboards and all that malarkey, that sort of gear. And it was from 2013, and I was reviewing Ego sticks for the CE4 clearomisers, and like a knockoff lava tube. In fact, it was this exact device that I was like doing, because I forgot that these devices here. So this device here came
You're
with.
still presenting Nick, dude.
Is
I
he
thought I'd let you
presenting?
go a little bit, yeah.
Oh, cheers, man.
It's all right.
So yeah, so this was the actual. Oh, look at that! So this was the actual thing that I was actually doing a review on. Like, I've got it in my. The sound is shit. You can't hear nothing. But anyway, so that's what it was. But I forgot that this. I might even have it somewhere in here. In fact, I'm gonna have a look. You lot carry on, and I'll see if I can find it.
Oh, pressure's on, guys. We've got to carry on.
Yeah,
Remember-
it's down to you.
Who remembers this one?
Yeah. Again, that was quite good in its day, wasn't it, Nick?
It's a beast, man. This is a single 26-650, but it's huge. I got this one. It's been on the floor.
That's pretty cool.
This is one of my clones. This was a Cloud Kicker Society ripoff. I think there was a collab with someone. I think it might still have a build in it. Oh my god! Oh god!
Nice. Look at that. Look at
Is
that.
that shit?
Sexy.
Oh, that's probably 2 years old.
That's minging.
Oh,
If I see that in one of my RDAs, I'd have a heart attack.
here. Last thing I got for you guys. Oh,
Oh, no.
if you remember this, then you're
Yep.
cool. Pro Tank 1.
That's proper old school.
I love the Pro Tank range.
Me
They were
too.
Cool, man.
I had like 3 of them. Now my hands are covered in old juice. Ugh.
Taste it. See what it was.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that's gross. I might have to go wash my hands.
Do you know what? Here's the thing, actually. I was in one of my local vape shops today looking for some Nick Salts, and the guy said behind the till that he wouldn't stock Nick Salts because he's heard that the salt in them makes the nicotine even more addictive. And I was like, what?
There isn't actually salt in it, though, is there?
No.
I was like, what?
Nicotine is technically a salt in its composition.
I was a bit confused. I was like, all right.
So basically, one of Vinny's local vape shops are dumb.
Is a moron.
He has no idea what he's talking about. Don't buy from them.
I was just really confused. I was like, what?
Is the shop called the Vaping Fucktard by any chance?
Oh, no, mate. It was just confused. I was like, oh, man, I'm
But
so
to be
confused.
fair, it wouldn't take a lot to confuse you, though, would it, Vin?
It really wouldn't, but that confused me really well.
Vinny was just smiling and nodding. Yeah.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
That frustrates me more than anything is vape shop owners and vape shop employees that don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yes, Macca.
Yeah.
Jay,
What's Mac saying?
Jay loves his Nick Salts. Yes, this is true.
Very, very true.
I am not vaping that. Mark. No freaking way.
What happened to the scene?
Jay left his presentation on. He must have clicked on himself and he walked away from his computer. It happens every week with us.
He's not presenting on mine.
No, he's not presenting anymore, but he clicked on his own screen. If you click on your own screen and you're the presenter, then it automatically presents you.
Oh, okay.
So presenting means our little icons go away. Oh, wait, now it's back to normal.
So the vaping postman
You don't-
says, come on, Nick.
You don't really do
one
it
vape
posting.
on it."
He could probably still hear us, that's why.
And he said that he would.
Mostly do it because he's mad.
I'll ship it over to you and you do it live.
Yeah, we'll have you on next week and you can do it live for us.
Oh. Just remember it's a clone, so it's probably going to blow up.
Oh, it's a good selling point. It's a good selling point. Can't afford an original? Buy a clone. It might blow up, but yeah, You save yourself money. Do you know what? This breeze has saved the day because I was not able to vape properly for ages. Oh,
Can't use them.
Vinny, is that menthol?
no, don't be silly. I'm not going to vape menthol.
You should.
I know it helps, but you know what it is? I've gone off menthol because, I don't know, just recently I tried someone's vape and it was menthol and he put a nicotine shot in that's Coulada-based nicotine shot and it was so strong. Honestly, I inhaled after I vaped and I still coughed because my throat was that cold. It was so horrible.
Like the juice that we tried out at London Vape Show. That was so menthol-y, everyone just coughed instantly.
Yep. I think that one won though, didn't it?
No. Who liked it? Someone liked it.
What was that tobacco one that Jay tried that made him retch?
Wasn't it like a coconut tobacco or something weird like that?
Yeah.
If it was coconut tobacco, it would have made me retch as well.
Not for me.
He has passed his time of the month. No more tampons. What?
No, you're talking about your little tampon vape.
Oh, no, I still got one here. Don't worry. I got shit everywhere, man. I got shit everywhere. Seriously. If you guys could see what's just under the camera plate, I mean, well, I'm naked from the waist down, so that's not very nice.
We all are.
It's how I always do my reviews.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking on the topic, we were talking about Nic salts versus regular nicotine. I find it difficult to go back, just like who said it in here? Yave Dork. There we go. If I vape my Juul for too long, it takes me a while to get accustomed back to freebase. And that's exactly how I feel because I tend to hit my Juul a lot more. And then when I just puff for a cloud, I'm just like, it tastes like nothing. It really doesn't give me any sort of Nic satisfaction. I just do it for the cloud.
Yeah, but that's just like anything. I mean, at the minute I've got 18 milligrams in this. And when I actually went to, do you know what this made me laugh? When I went to buy it in the vape shop, I go, have you got any 18 milligrams? And he goes, what, for you? And I was like, yeah, I'm mouth to lung in it. But I know what you're saying. When you vape something with a higher nicotine and then you go back to like a RDA where you're vaping free, it takes a good few like puffs before you actually feel anything.
I'll never be able to watch your videos the same again, Mark.
I do feel that it is highly addictive, though.
It is.
But just like anything, like caffeine and all that, it's just as addictive, you know?
I cannot get enough of this.
See some of the
shit.
pictures Mike have posted.
When I run out of this, I'm going to be so fucking gutted because I ain't buying it at full retail price, that's for sure.
What you got in there at the minute?
I've got the Crema by...
What's that?
You got to talk, Jay.
I said I've got the Crema by Elements.
Oh.
I've still got one bottle of key lime cookie and half a bottle of strawberry whip as well. But this gives me a rush, seriously.
Yeah, man.
I don't get it.
Gives you a head rush.
You don't. What are you? Yeah, but what are you doing it on?
No, I've got a Juul, not a Juul. The MyJet. I've got a MyJet with 20 milligram Nic salt.
Mate, this is the one, right?
And hey.
The Breeze is the one. It's a restricted lung hit, so you have to lung hit it 3 or 4 times, and it gives you a buzz.
Are you using the 0.6 on?
0.6, yeah, I am.
What? I've got a Breeze, but it's not got high Nic in it. It's got something else in.
That's why the Nic salts don't affect you.
Do you know what? I was told that
this is me. I did extra pain medication.
It's really good with CBD. I was told that like 1,000 milligrams CBD in the Breeze is meant to be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is 300 or 400 I've got in this one.
I loaded up a T20 with 1,000 milligram CBD, and I took it with me to Florida, and it helps. You know, like I tend to get like a bit anxious when I'm in big crowds and stuff like that. So I was just puffing on that throughout the day, and I felt pretty calm all day. You know, I could just have a conversation with a random stranger and didn't feel anxious at all. So
I bet the random stranger.
He just
felt
nudges the random stranger. All right.
I bet it was in the toilet, wasn't it? He's the guy that talks a lot in the urinal next to you. I bet he just went in there and just started talking to him. You're like, oh yeah, what's going on, dude?
just looking directly in the eyes too, like, hey, how's it going?
I want to. How's it going? I'm like, fuck,
man, I'm a cubicle guy. I go into the cubicle.
I'm a cubicle man.
No, man, because you know what it is. I went into the urinals once, and there was like 8 urinals, and I went into the corner, and then this guy walks in, and instead of going to one like in the middle or on the other side, he comes right up to mine, and I'm like, dude, really? You know what I mean?
It's like the meme.
Like I stopped midstream. I was like, what? I thought he was coming up to talk to me. He was high on CBD, mate.
Was it me?
It might have been. Nick Paul said, "Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah."
Oh, hey, Vinny. How's it going?
What are you up to? Nothing much, Nick.
Just trying. No. What the hell? How did we get on this topic? Oh, we're talking about Nick Salt and Aspire Breezes and everything else that you can put in them. And did you lag? Yeah, he lagged.
Try to, man. It started coming out pixelated.
That must have hurt.
Oh god.
Jay Vapor Bunny's asking what flavour profile is that crema?
That's hilarious. Mark, he does it all the time.
I think it's meant to be like, I don't know, cream that you have with your coffee. I don't know. But it's got no coffee taste to it. It just tastes a little bit creamy. Nothing too special, but it does the job.
How does it taste like creamer?
I don't know what creamer tastes like. If this is anything like
oh god. I think that Lemsip's kicked in. I think I feel a bit better.
You say that now. Second half of the show, you're just going to be passing out.
People are going to start. People are going to think I'll start lagging.
Yeah, Vinny gets knocked out by paracetamol.
I actually lined the Lemsip up and just snorted it. Lemon for days.
New £5 note.
Right. Anyway, on a better subject. What? Let's just jump straight into. Let's do a vape mail quickly.
Hang on, just a question. Answering Demur's question. That one's a decent aniseed vape. It is 6 licks, bite the bullet. It's a. What is it? Where are you? It is aniseed flavouring, honeydew melon with apple and blackcurrant.
Honeydew
melon. Not bad juice.
And to answer Vapor Me, what milligram level is max you could sell in my shop? We actually don't have limitations over here as far as max. So we sell all the way up to the 50 milligram Nick Salt. But generally speaking, 0.36 for regular nicotine and 25 and 45 Mr. Salty, 35 and 50 Naked. Naked does a really good nicotine salt line.
Is it any good?
It's delicious, just like their regular stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Is it out over here yet? I don't think it is it?
Well, you can only get up to 20 milligram, and their low is 35. So I would say
no. They are releasing it over here, but not yet because obviously they're going to do it for
10 mil bottles. Yeah, makes sense.
I think it's
apparently the vaping postman's loving this new series. Toilet talk.
That's supposed to be the after show.
Oh,
it's going right down the pan, isn't it?
Well, at least it's on Jay's channel.
Cheers, mate. By the way, you're hosting the after show.
All right.
No problem. All right. I'm just going to delete it anyway.
I think the dual mix is actually a 50 in it, Nick.
Yeah. I don't think it's 54. The early pods were marked like I think 47 or 49, something like that. It's right around 50. All right. Good night, Vinny.
I'm so tired. Come on, guys. Let's talk about more toilet humor again. It was interesting.
No. We need to talk about topics. It's the top of the hour. We need to get through.
So Jay wanted to do vape mail.
Yeah, let's do a bit of vape mail. Considering Vinny's there, it's your go.
Oh, great. Vape mail, yeah, cool. So I've actually got vape mail with me today that I can show you.
Bloody hell, you remembered.
Oh, no, actually, this is just in here because, oh, no, I just emptied everything out. Oh, you son of a... Okay.
Sir drops a lot.
Well, I've got some Chaos range. I've got the Steampunk range, I think. Steampunk e-liquids, so the King, the Queen, and the Prince. And yeah, that's all the vape mail. I've got the whole range for those, but I'm not getting them all out because they're all empty in the bag now. But yeah, so I've got all that. Got the new Steampunk by Tesla on its way soon, which hopefully will turn up tomorrow or Tuesday. And I've still got a load of stuff from Geek Vape and DigiFlavor left to review. Oh, also, I'm actually reviewing the what's it called? The Peerless RDTA.
Peerless.
Say that again.
Say it properly.
Sorry, I'm reviewing the Peerless RDTA.
Thank you.
See, I'm not allowed to not say it like that.
All right, go on, Mike.
Okay, for me, it's the Pulse 24 RDA this week, courtesy of Jay.
Courtesy of yourself.
Well, yeah, but through you.
Yeah.
Got the HK25. Where are you? That bottle of juice again, courtesy of Jay again. The Pop Clouds. And I think that was it for this week, apart from another drop RDA coming.
Okay, lovely. What do you think of that pop? Clouds.
It's another one that's really mellow, but it's not bad.
Okay.
Mike, why have you got another drop RDA coming?
Because I've got the stainless steel one on my mongrel now, and I've got the black one on my other mongrel now.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new colours?
So.
No, I haven't yet.
Shane, I don't know if you've got any vape mail, but you're being presented anyway. If you haven't got any vape mail, you can tell us how much vape mail you've got to send out.
I've not actually got a lot to send out. I've got a couple of sets of coils to send out tomorrow. But at the minute, I've mainly been building a shit ton for a vape meet on Tuesday night, which I'm attending. So this is sort of my rest period, and I'll be building all through the night tonight.
Nice. And I got the mesh and yeah. Well,
Techie, you don't like it?
Over to you, Nick.
Vandy Vape is going to be happy about that.
Right. Well, I have the Aries, new Aries by Nicotine. It's gorgeous, and it comes with a load of stuff too. Well, first of all, you get the lovely picture of Phil and Dimitri on there.
Dimitri said he's going to send me one out for a review. Hopefully, I get that.
And look at wait.
Oh,
there you go.
So...
Bromance.
Seriously.
Bro love.
We've got Demi and Phil's tools. Yes, it actually comes with their own tools. You get the replacement glass and several O-ring sets, of course. And a little nubby tip as well. It's like a pawn style tip. And some cotton and coils and even wire. So the possibilities are endless there. That's something really nice that they did. It's so super easy to build because you literally just pop a coil in there or you use one of the tools that comes with it, and it's about 5 minutes to get it all set up and ready. So even if you don't if you've never had an RTA before, super easy. Then, speaking of mouth-to-lung devices, I have another one to show off. Might have to do a battle of the mouth-to-lung because we've got the Berserker Mini. This is the cutest little RTA I've ever seen. It's adorable. Look at how tiny that is.
It's adorable.
Look at it, though. It's tiny.
Oh, I love it.
It's a big 10 mil capacity, that is.
It's a big 10 mil capacity. It's basically just a scaled down version. I think they just took the CAD design and just shrunk it because literally that's all. The only difference is it's just smaller, but it comes with a full metal sleeve. So anyone that's worried about dropping it and breaking it, it comes with an actual metal sleeve this time. Then it comes with this ugly ass piss yellow Ultem tank.
Stabilized piss, as Mike would call it.
Not a big fan of that, but hey, it's just comes in the box. Ooh, then this guy,
The new
Pulse
the new
set. Yeah, it's the actual. I don't have the box with me because the box is big, so I didn't want to pack that. But it's a full Pulse setup. So you get the 24 in a matte black, which is really nice, as well as an acrylic drip tip and panel set. And this is a ugly piss colored stabilized piss door set, which I really don't like Ultem. Very rarely will I ever even use it, only if it looks decent. But yeah, that's it for vape mail from me, I think. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
I don't mind the stabilized piss stuff. I think it's quite good.
It's weird. I like Ultem. I'm not a big fan of stabilized piss. Conway Valley Vapes, I will check my emails after the show, dude.
Apparently, I'm a jammy bugger. Whatever that means. I love it. But I have a lot of stuff coming in. I've got a bow coming in to review. Sigeli sent me an email that they're sending me like 3 or 4 mods. One of them is the Squonk version of the Fuchai, which I've heard sucks.
That's good. No,
Really?
it's good. Yeah, well, I only used it for a little bit at the show. They was asking me what I thought, and it seems good.
No.
I am right. That is only a single 18650, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently it's rated at 150 watts, though, I think.
No,
that's 75 watts then.
if that, a 75 watt that lasts 2-3 hours. So
Andy 1974 says Black Ultem is nice. Is that not Delrin?
yeah, I thought that was just Delrin.
Well, unless it's like a see-through-y kind of black color.
They're all in the plastic family, though, aren't they?
I don't mind it. Like on certain things, it looks quite good. I like it. It's really.
I love Ultem. Just blah.
You said it now. You said it now.
You can't backtrack now. What are you doing?
You're
No,
right.
they're gonna-
What was it now, Nick?
They're gonna clip that little bit and then loop it.
We're not.
It looks like honey.
Honey.
Vinny, I'm gonna just gather up all my Ultem stuff and send it to you then.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
As long as you share it out with me, Mike, I quite like all of them as well. I have
Yeah,
to.
it's nice.
Well, listen, there was a bit of drama behind it. All right, the guy
Here we go. Politics.
listen. The guy that made the Doge. What company is that made the Doge?
The Doge was Council of Vapor.
No. I forget, but Congra Vape. That's what it was. Yeah. So, anyways, the guy from Congra Vape did a stream or a video on Ultem, and he wanted to test the actual, because Ultem is supposed to be a heat-resistant plastic. That's why people were using it for drip tips and top caps and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. That was really close to coils. So he wanted to test this, and he just took a torch and lit it on fire, and it melted, of course, but it's supposed to be rated upwards of 600 degrees Fahrenheit, I think. So yeah, he basically was calling out everyone that was using Alt-M for top caps and everything else. And the thing with Alt-M is when it does burn, it gives off a very toxic chemical. So that's something you really want to be aware of. So there was a bit of drama when all the Alt-M stuff started coming out, which kind of did scare me a little bit, but honestly, I didn't really like it anyways. So, and before all this happened with Vandy Vape giving out Alt-M drip tips left and right, all it was, on the high end stuff like the, MADI and, really high end RDAs and stuff like that would have like an Alt-M top cap. And most people aren't using those for like super sub-ohm cloud chasing builds to begin with. But I think his point was mostly that, people are using it for top caps and it's right next to coils. And if it is heated and it does give off any gases, it's toxic. So it's pretty much
crazy.
I only use it as a drip tip. I haven't got nothing like the Wasp or anything like that.
Yeah,
I've got an Alton cap from a Hadley.
Jay, Macavapes wants to know how the shop's going.
I'm breaking records. Let's put it that way.
Nice.
Did you guys do anything for Black Friday?
Yep.
You killed it?
Yeah, out of 17 stores, we was the fourth. Normally we're at the bottom.
Nice.
So, yeah, wicked. Breaking records.
The Vaping Postman. Ultim equals piss-stained Y fronts. He would know as well because he wears Y fronts when he does his reviews. So,
Stephen James, what, selling meshes? Nah, mate.
I think you'll find, Vinny, the Vaping Postman actually wears pink knickers.
Oh, sorry. There is a
French
difference.
knickers.
There is a difference. French knickers.
I've seen the evidence.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
So, what? On that frilly note, what?
Oh shit! Wow, there's a lot about Vaping Postman I don't know. Apparently,
there's a lot to find out.
It's all coming out now in chat. Vapor Bunny says crotchless, and he says and a bra.
Jay, how much do you want for it, the mesh? I'll buy it off you. Mate, it's going in the graveyard. I don't sell nothing. I'm a hoarder.
Send it out to him.
Honestly, the mesh is good for something. It's fun to mess around with, but that's about it.
It was a bit fun when I started messing around with it. And it wasn't working. And then Mike had to go and wick it properly. Died. And then let's just say I'm not impressed with that particular product that they've come out with. Other stuff they've come out with, yeah, really good. But I love particular one.
I love the comments on my video of it. Like, there's a bunch of people saying, it looks interesting, but it's not for me. There's a couple of people that said it's the best thing in the world, and then there's like a couple of people that said it sucks, don't buy it. It's like you have the extremes.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Rahul?
After that mesh shit, Mike.
Oh,
yeah, he hit it hard, and he got mate. I've never seen him. He actually coughed like.
Yeah.
I thought he was bringing a lung up.
That was a pretty harsh dry hit, that one.
Oh, mate, that was a good one. And then he tried to blame me.
Posty says, I've seen people using the mesh RDAs for another inhalable substance.
Shall we say?
What is it?
Right, let's get on to Nick's topic of mutual internet something or other, or whatever it was.
Neutrality.
I was just waiting for him to see where it went. Net neutrality. It's a hot topic right now amongst all YouTubers, pretty much, like across the board. Everyone's talking about it. And essentially what it is a way for your internet service provider to control what you are capable of seeing on the internet. And it's kind of almost like a pay-as-you-go sort of system, because you might actually have to buy different packages depending on what sites you want to visit. So there's already something like this out there, and I forget what country it is at the moment, but there's a country that you can't just see the internet as we see it now, where it's just you want to visit Facebook, you can visit Facebook. You want to go to YouTube, visit YouTube. You have to buy different packages depending on different sites. So if you want, the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter package, it's this much a month, et cetera, and it gets more expensive from there. So as far as net neutrality goes, they're trying to take it away, and I think it's going to be starting in the U.S., or it would start in the U.S. and then move its way across the pond over there. So it's a bit worrying for everybody, because we want to be able to visit what sites we want when we want for free, or for your normal monthly cost, instead of paying a premium to get access to different sites. So
that's really crazy, because the guy that made created the internet, I swear he say that he wanted it for everyone, so everyone could have it basically. And now,
but that was back then.
Yeah, but he still made it. So surely that's messed up that now they're saying, cool, we're going to do the complete opposite of what you said.
Technically the internet was actually invented for the armed forces.
It was actually the guy that invented it. He created a network within a college or something like that.
It was connecting a couple of colleges.
Yeah, it was a college thing, and then obviously he just stumbled upon it, and then it just exploded, and everybody could send stuff and receive stuff. Yeah, okay, back then it used to take you a week to send an email or whatever it was, but
But nowadays we have access to information, right? And let's say, for instance, it could potentially cause a monopoly, because if your internet service provider wants to block other internet service providers' websites, they can do so. And anything for that matter. If they don't want you visiting YouTube, then they can block YouTube.
And then Chris the Jock just says, hashtag everyone becomes a hacker.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of ways that's pretty true, because I feel like everyone's going to be looking for a way to surf the web without, any barriers like that. So we're going to have to do some shady stuff, but it just worries me.
Because I don't see that taking off. I really don't see that taking off, because that's a liberty. That's taking the piss.
But if there's money to be made on something that's not costing anyone anything right now, except for the cost of getting the service to your house.
Actually, I think there's one person to benefit from that, and that'll be Vinny.
What's that?
There's one person in the world that will benefit from this right now, and that'll be you, because obviously in your house they just limit the certain sites that they could watch, and no one will be draining all your internet, and you won't be going.
Well, tonight, some people have been saying that you're lagging. Thank you very much.
High
horse.
Shots fired.
But Jendai said something funny. She goes, I think Big Brother is trying to control people's porn activity in the US.
Well, that's why. Actually, it's funny, because it was said, I saw a little screenshot thing that said Pornhub and YouPorn have joined forces to fight for net neutrality. And I'm just like, and it said, the caption was like, it's pretty sad. It's a sad day when porn sites care about you more than your own president does, or something like that. And definitely had a little laugh at that one. But like I was saying, if there's money to be made on something that's a service that's basically unfiltered, uncorrupted, then some people out there are going to want to do that. They're going to want to make money off of it.
Nightbot's on steroids tonight, man.
He called Nick from the Vape Blog UK sewer scum.
That's so messed up.
Jeez.
All he said was yo, lads.
I know.
Don't use caps.
Don't spam caps. Don't spam emojis. You'll be fine. Don't spam chat.
Everything.
Well, after net neutrality, you can't. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents about that. You know, I mean, just something worrying. That's all. You guys should be worried about it too. I know you say, "Oh, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen," but it could.
Never say never.
I mean, if all of a sudden it does happen over here and the companies are making billions on it, you know, because people are going to want to see the internet anyways. They're going to have to pay for it, you know. So they're gonna pay the monthly premiums on it.
Oh, the America, it's going to happen everywhere at the end of the day.
Well, I hope.
Pull your finger out and don't let it happen. All right, riot. No, I was joking.
Well, don't worry, Pornhub's got our back.
Apparently, the vaping postman wants Nightbot to teabag him.
I think Postman's getting his tea order in from Nightbot.
That's a special kind of tea.
The crema.
Did we have anything else to talk about tonight?
Can't remember. At that point, I went away.
I wasn't around for the pre-show talk, so I don't know. I'm lost with it all.
Well, I think the actual pre-show talk lasted about 5 minutes, and then Jay disappeared.
All right,
Jay, you're always unreliable.
You're fired.
Congratulations, Dan Dory Neil. Just hit a 180 on Twitch. Nice. Conway Valley Vapes. Yeah, the boxing's going. The boxing's going good. To be fair, the nose is healing up nicely. I clicked it back into place the other night. So it's Nick. What are you on about? I was just feeling it. It was clicking. I pushed it, and it slopped back into place.
So
but apart from that, it's always fun. It's something I never thought I'd do. But yeah, no. The boxing's going good. You know,
You went like this.
I'm enjoying it.
It's even more fun when you've got to do it to your fingers, Vinny.
Oh, well, hopefully not.
Vinny, can you do us all a favor and post up the links to your boxing thing?
My YouTube channel, so everyone can subscribe to me. Yeah, sure. 1 second, there it is.
That's a timeout right now.
No, don't you dare do it.
Take away his mod.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to post a link to my Just Giving page. It's for Cancer Research UK. That's why I'm doing the charity boxing match. If you want to come and donate something, that's really cool. I think I've got about 190 on there already, which I'm just blessed to have. So I'll post that link in a minute. Try Dark Zone. The boxing's going good. His mummy's not been beating him lately. Oh no, she is. She is Try Dark Star. Yeah.
It's rolling pin out.
Junior pimp status. Oh dear. So, have we got any? Go on.
I was going to say we.
I believe that's it, guys.
No, we do have something else to talk about, and that is something that comes up all the fucking time, which is diacetyl. We have to go over this once again.
Okay. Can I just say what I was going to say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right then, guys. Have we got anything else we want to talk about this evening?
We have to talk about it because it's been getting reposted all over the place by the anti-vaping people. And actually, I think it was Jendai asked if there was any advocacy news, and this kind of has to do with advocacy. Because advocacy, as you guys know, is all of our jobs. So if you hear people talking about it, if you have family members, you know, it's around the holidays, if you're getting together and you have family that says they're concerned for you, for your health and safety, because there's diacetyl, then you just tell them that there's more diacetyl in a single cigarette than there is in at least 120 mils of the most heavily concentrated diacetyl e-liquid. So
it's that argument that has been beaten. It's been beaten a dead horse. You know, it's the only thing that people can actually grasp onto as a negative, and it's not even a negative for the vaping community or the vaping as a whole. Anyway, it's just like a last resort that people that haven't got a clue about vaping. They're like, oh yeah, but it causes popcorn lung. Well, no, it doesn't. But compared to a cigarette.
Well, I mean, technically it does cause popcorn lung, but
in high concentration.
Only in seriously high concentrations. And
in powder form.
In e-liquid, it doesn't.
In powder form, it does. Yeah, in powder form. And also you have to be breathing it on a daily basis for years. That's the only known cases of popcorn lung is from popcorn factory workers. So, and also you could tell them that, yeah, there is no cases of popcorn lung from vaping.
Did anyone see that the interview on Good Morning Britain?
No, but I see like a little clip of it while scrolling, but I didn't see nothing about it.
That woman, she needed a slap. She really did need a slap. She was going on about that she was in a cafe with her son and there was someone vaping and she didn't want to be inhaling the nicotine and everything from their vapes because she didn't want her son to get addicted to nicotine because nicotine's more harmful than this and that and the other. And she was just spouting so much misinformation. It was unreal.
Well, I'm sure it's been a proven fact that passive vaping...
There's nothing in it. There's no carcinogens in it. It's been proven. Well, they've done...
There is a detection of nicotine, but it's like millions and millions and millions of point particles below.
Yeah, it's so small. It's not even recognizable.
Yeah,
well, Mike wanted to talk about the article that he posted.
Did I?
Yeah, you did, Mike.
Yeah, you did.
Always getting presented now. You better
because I can't remember it now.
It's in chat.
Yeah, I know it's in chat.
Hold on.
No.
See, like what Vaping Postman says, see, passive vaping isn't even a thing. It's not because it's been proven that it doesn't carry in the vape.
It's going back to people
nothing
that are
passive in it.
It's going back to people that aren't educated about vaping. But at the end of the day, I get that. If she's in a cafe or wherever, an enclosed space, and someone's just ripping fat clouds, well, sure, don't do that. But if it's like a little ego-style pen that's minimal vapor, you know, come on. There used to be smoking and non-smoking in restaurants.
Do a little
stealth. If it was somewhere that allowed vaping, then if she didn't like that, she should also go somewhere that doesn't allow vaping.
But yeah, I can see both sides of the argument here. In all true like respects and whatnot, like at a vaping Advocacy, you shouldn't be ripping fat clouds in a place like that because I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't.
You know, and like the best of us wouldn't. But because if
I was vaping inside, it'd be a small mouth to lung device, or the breeze, something. You know what I mean? But
like people are probably going to shoot me down for this, but I do actually carry a little stealthy device, and when I go to the cinema and watch a 3-hour film, I vape in the cinema. But I'm not ripping fat clouds in front of everyone to disturb them. Nobody even knows.
But that's just
if you're ripping fat clouds in the cinema, then people have a right to be annoyed.
Yeah, that's a different matter. But obviously, I cannot go anywhere without my vape, and I've got to have a vape. It kills me on a plane. It really does.
3-hour long film. What are you watching? Reruns of Lord of the Rings?
No, like I don't know, whatever.
Chris managed to vape on the plane, I think, didn't he, to America?
Huh?
I think Chris managed to vape on the plane to America.
Well, yeah, if you vape and swallow enough, you like nothing comes out after.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't risk it. I would not risk vaping on a plane.
I have vaped on a plane before.
In the toilet?
No. It was a night flight, and I had my Juul, and I had a hoodie on, so I just literally did a double inhale and then blew it into my hoodie, and the people next to me were sleeping.
So when the vapor starts coming out of your shirt, people are going to think you've got a bomb.
No.
Double inhale.
Quickly.
There was no vapor anyways. There was no vapor anyways. And besides that, the people next to me were sleeping. The cabin lights were off. Like, you can't even tell anything.
And then the cabin lights all come on, and you just see this cloud of vapor everywhere. I'm like, oh my god.
But
then the oxygen masks come down, the alarms go off. Nick's sitting there with his jaw froze it, like, oh no.
I will say, normally I do use a product that's actually illegal where you guys are from. I use
illegal
Swedish snus.
Is that illegal here?
It's not legal to sell.
Oh, jokes.
Also, yeah, go on. Sorry, go on.
Well, I was going to say, I was telling Chris about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, this stuff is great. You know, it's pasteurized pouch tobacco, so you can swallow the liquid, or you can swallow your own saliva basically, and it doesn't pool. You do it in your upper lip, so it doesn't pool spit like dip does in your lower lip down here, and it doesn't cause mouth cancer. And Sweden has seen an 80% of cancer rate drop. So cancer rate has dropped 80% in Sweden since the invention of snus. So that's what I normally use on a plane. When I cannot vape whatsoever, I will snus. And that's the only tobacco product I will use. But unfortunately, in your country, it's illegal. It's illegal to sell. You'd have to have a friend send you some, apparently.
So nice Nick's everyone's friend, apparently, guys.
So I agree with Shane as well, and the postie. Like, being told to go and smoke, like go and vape where the smokers are, really gets on my fucking tits. Every place I've ever worked in, apart from the vape shop, which yes, I love it. I can vape at work. Every place I've ever worked at, you actually you get told to go into the smoking shelter to vape, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? I quit smoking 5 years ago. Now you're making me go around like in the fucking smoking shelter to go and vape. Just fucking...
Oh well, I've just got to say, apparently, sorry, just to interrupt there, I've just checked the Just Giving page and it's up to £210, which is amazing. Dan, oh, where's your name? Dan me. Oh, I hope I've said that right. Dan, you tried to donate. I'm not sure if it went through or not, but it's gone up to 210. So, you know, that's awesome.
Nice one.
All right, you ready?
I think the worst thing is when you get...
Go on, Shane, go on.
And the worst thing is when you get smokers complaining about vaping.
Yeah, that stinks. You really smelt the fucking cigarette you just put out.
Yeah, they're like, that vapor stinks. Well, you know what I mean? What are you chuffing away on?
Yep. But no, basically that post that I put up was a university has now put up a information on a study that they've done over a 3.5 year period. And basically what it is, it's a study of people that have never smoked that do vape, and people that are also smokers and vapors. And what they've actually proved now is that over the 3.5 year period, the people that are vaping all the time has got 0 side effects, like health-wise, because of the vaping, compared to the people that are smoking, which obviously have got side effects to it. They're not saying what the side effects are, but we can all guess. So, yeah, basically it's another one that is saying that smoking is now 95% safer. Oh, sorry, vaping is now 95% safer than smoking.
I actually remember seeing something about that now. So it was something in there about people that have never ever smoked before and taken up vaping, which I am totally against, because people come into the shop, I don't smoke, but I want to vape. And I'm like, you don't really want to do that. Like, it's to help people, but you know, you're an adult. If you want to make that choice, then that's up to you. But I advise you against it. But basically, a bit of the article that I read was people that have never smoked before and taken up vaping, there has been no respiratory impact on their respiratory system. Like, it has no effect on them whatsoever.
I mean, I know how much vaping's improved my breathing. I mean, being disabled and a large guy, as Vinny and Jay and Michael know for seeing me, it's my breathing's got 100 times better than it was. I mean, I used to be wheezy. I used to be constantly out of breath. But now, when I'm pottering around the house, there's none of that.
Yeah. Well, it was only a couple of years ago I couldn't even climb up the stairs without being out of breath. I mean, there's only 13 stairs in my house.
Sorry, not laughing at yours, because laughing at what post he put up. I was at Chesington theme park. I was at Chesington theme park and got told to go to the smoking shelter. She got asked who, and I told her to go and get fucked. I'm not a smoker.
Quality.
Nice.
Do you know what?
Good
Yeah,
evening to everybody else that just popped in and said hello. I see it somewhere. Yeah,
what's up,
carry on.
Delete? Yeah, no, I've got a friend on Instagram who's a vape model, and on her comments, like it was all love anyway, and on her comments, they kept saying, "Oh, so you're still smoking? Oh, yeah, all this smoking," and I dropped a message. I said, "Why is it that everyone keeps saying smoking when they should be saying vaping?" You know what I mean? That's one thing that kind of not irritates me, but I kind of just, yeah, I don't know, because it's not smoking, it's vaping, you know. And these are actually vapors that are saying this, and I find that really weird.
Yeah, I've got to establish the fact that, like, no, I'm not smoking, I'm vaping. Like, people come in all the time. Oh, yeah, I smoke this flavor. You don't actually smoke that flavor. You vape that flavor.
I hate that.
And I just, it kind of grinds on me a little bit.
Well, for something to be classed as a smoke, it has to be from something that's burning or lit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's very two very different things, because if you look at cigarette smoke, it has like a bluish hue of like a color to it, you know.
That's all the chemicals in it, all the saltpeter and stuff, I think, isn't it? And the
Vapor is
sulfur.
pure white. I mean, just look at all those like little non-scientific studies or whatever that people post up on Facebook and everything. They do vaping versus smoking with like a bottle of water, and then you put the cigarette in and puff the thing a few times. And
Oh, I love that.
yeah. Oh, it's really disgusting for the smoking side.
I love the experiment, not the fact that you see all that tar, but I can see what you're saying. Like, you put a bit of tissue or a bit of like cotton over the vape and do it the same amount of times as the cigarettes, a packet of cigarettes, and you know that one's clean, that one's filthy.
Vape Lodge UK has raised around £700 so far for children in need on my group. Well done, man.
Well done, Nick, man. Well done, man.
You're more than welcome to share your fundraiser. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Drop me a message on Facebook, and I'll drop it in the group. That'd be great, man. But well done for your charity as well, man. Honestly, that's really, really good. I mean, I think charity's wicked. I love. I mean, it'd be nice if charity never existed. Like, the need for charity wouldn't exist. But you know, I think it's great when people do things like that.
Vinny's just trying to get on the...
controversial there, but it won't be.
I think Vinny's just trying to get on the good list this year instead of the naughty list.
Well, I've got a lot I want to ask Santa for, and I'm sick and tired of getting cold. Helps, like, if you want to have a barbecue, but there's only so many barbecues.
What you got to ask Santa for? A new body?
Oh,
a what? What did you say? A what?
A new body. We've already done that one for you, mate.
A new body?
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Because this is going to be broken very soon.
No, man. Well, I don't know. After that comment, I think I am already broken. No, man. I want the new Barbie. The new Barbie and the toy car thing that normally comes with it.
You got to get
No
her
dream house then.
Dream house too, yeah.
Got myself a limited edition Purge. Nice one, Nick, man.
Well done, man.
He's out of timeout now. He's all up in chat.
Oh, also, if anyone wants to know, I saw a post from the Endless Mods page that the owner, Paul, I think his name's Paul.
He's Paul Harrison.
Yeah, he's giving away free Endless Mods. He's doing giveaways for like free giveaways. So if you want to get in with a chance of getting a free Endless Mod, just join his group. I can't for the life of me remember exactly what it's called.
Paul's a really nice bloke as well.
He's a really nice bloke, man. He's really, really cool. He's like the English version of James from Rigmod because he's really tall and quite big, like impressive guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but even Mickey Mouse is tall to you, isn't he?
I am short.
No, you're not.
You know what? Someone said to me, you know what? Okay, at Vapor Expo, so many people said to me, "Oh God, I thought you'd be taller in person." And then one person said, "Oh, you are taller in." I was like, "High five."
High five.
I'll just make everyone look small.
Well, when I met Shane, I called him Sean.
You could have easily ran away, Vinny. I wouldn't have caught you.
But yeah, man, your coils, they're still going good. Your coils in the drop, man. Still going good.
They'll keep going. Look after them. They'll keep going for months. I've had my diffuse Claptons go for about 3 months.
Nice.
Oh,
just keep washing them off, dry burn them.
Taller than me, don't be mean.
That's terrible. Even Minnie Mouse is taller than you.
I'm nearly 5'10". I'm nearly, when I jump.
All right, this isn't the everyone shit all over Vinny channel. Jeez.
It seems like that. It feels like it. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
See you later.
Right.
Don't. I love you.
The next time that we
Even
do a show
I still want to be friends.
Next show on Vinny's channel, I think he's just going to present himself the entire time.
Oh, I'm putting Jay in the fucking timeout. The second he pimps his channel, I'll be like, no.
We'll have to work out how many seconds a 2-hour timeout is.
Nothing wrong with a short ass Vin. I'm only 5'10". I swear, like 5'10" or 5'9" is like the average height.
Yeah, it's a drip tip.
Shane, can you put a link to your? Do you have a website or anything where you sell coils?
No, I can put a link for the Facebook.
Yeah, go on, pimp that shit. Let me time you out.
No, you've got to make him a moderator so he can actually pimp it. Otherwise, he's not gonna be able to.
Oh yeah, he's got to say hi again first.
Who, me?
Yeah.
There you go.
Check my Just Given.
Oh! I nearly made someone else a moderator then.
Oh wow! Yeah, man. I've just checked the Just Giving page again. I'm up to 240.
Oh, ain't Nick nice?
Postman wants to know, Vinny, do you have
Nick,
a massive bellend? No, makes up for it, to be honest.
Read the comment.
I've just got to say, man, God bless everyone. Honestly, thank you so much for donating, guys. That's amazing. To see that I've raised that much money, honestly, thank you so much. I'm touched. To answer vaping postman, sir, I wish I did. It would make me feel better about my height.
I think he's trying to say he does because he's only 5'10".
There's a reason why they call me Mini Vinny.
I think Mark, the reason he wears the crotchless is so that he just lets it dangle through the middle.
Yeah, Mark just calls it a junko.
Have you seen there's like a Kickstarter thing or something like that for like the pocket? Should that be an after show conversation?
That's all right. It's on Jay's channel. Don't worry.
Probably.
We'll talk about whatever on here. Don't worry.
Fair enough.
We're going out in a timeout.
All right. Fine.
There you go, Vinny. Next time it's on your channel, it's a 7,200 second timeout for Jay.
I just realised you muted me. Oh god! I've got to quickly pin my channel one last time.
Jane, do you deliver to where was it? Switzerland or yeah?
I can deliver anywhere as long as they're willing to pay the postage charges.
There you go, Yave Dork.
Not an issue.
Nicaragua.
That's Dave York, by the way.
I've already sent coils to the States, sent coils to Australia. So yeah, not an issue.
There you go.
Speaking of Australia, I have a lot of, quite a few Australian viewers on my channel, and they always complain whenever I say my giveaways are for US only. And my problem is that the laws in other countries are really weird. Like Australia, especially with like nicotine products and everything like that, it's really sketchy. Like you can't vape nicotine in Australia, apparently.
What?
Like, yeah, it's like illegal to sell nicotine liquids in Australia. Full stop.
Yeah, you can't sell anything containing nicotine.
That's crazy. Their
Okay,
laws
I'll
are
take it all,
super
I'll
strict.
take it all their juice is Nick Schultz then.
I don't even think you could sell Nick shots, though. That's the problem.
No, I don't think you can sell any form of nicotine over there.
So they're all
It's
they're all
ridiculous.
zeros then.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Well, they can't
Sweet.
sell it in Australia. They can import it,
Ah,
I believe. I've got a friend who lives in Australia.
I'm sure it's expensive.
Yeah.
that's nice,
Shane,
Laura.
You don't have any friends.
The wife just chat.
Hello,
I'm joking,
Texas.
Shane, I'm joking. I'm your friend.
The
Still
missus,
in Switzerland too.
I've got a question actually. If the laws changed and we weren't allowed to have any nicotine in our vapes whatsoever, it was all 0 milligrams, yeah,
I would still vape.
and there's no way
Yeah.
around it. Who here would continue to vape, and who here would just kind of pack it in?
No,
I'd
continue to
I'd
vape.
vape. I'd still vape.
Damn right.
What about chat?
I mean, a lot of mine is 0 nick anyway because I can't be asked to put nicotine in them.
that's
Me
the same
too.
thing. Yeah, with Jay. Jay's
Exactly,
too lazy.
mate.
I've got,
I
I've
can't
got
be
4
asked.
litres.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm such like a klutz. Yeah, if I try and get a top off and I can't do it, I'll get really agged and I'll do it, and juice will just go everywhere. So to save the hassle of getting all juiced up, I just vape it as a 0.
Yeah, a lot of the juices that I buy that come 0 nick, I tend to leave that way. But if I'm making my own up with concentrate, I'll make it 3 milligram.
Most of the time I'm on 1.5 mil now.
I was going to say, Mike, you're the one that has to use like half a Nick shot.
Yep.
Doesn't even seem
The
worth
only
it,
reason
honestly.
why it's still 3 milligram is because I used to smoke about 50 fags a day.
Do you know what? It's interesting. Look, a lot of people are saying they'd still vape. I'm just following chat and that, and then the Vaping Postman said he'd quit because he only vapes for the nicotine. And to be honest, I mean, all my liquids have nicotine in because I still need nicotine. I am still, somewhat addicted to it. Well, I am addicted, not somewhat. I am. I still need the nicotine. But I don't know. I mean, I think I would probably still vape.
I think that's why I vape the Nick salts.
100%. I don't think I could say 100%, but I think I would. I'd like to think I would anyway.
I
Yeah.
would still vape because I pretty much am vaping for flavor nowadays anyways. However, I feel like my taste might change a little bit because certain flavors do taste better with nicotine as opposed to without. And I would probably snooze. Snooze for nicotine, vape for flavor.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, someone else said smoke and vape. I think, to be honest, I think a lot of people would end up going back to smoking. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
think
really
as a-
would concern me.
So Jendai
I
has a
think as
question.
long as
Jendai says, should companies make short fill bottles easier to take the cap off to add Nick? Well, yes, they should.
there was a bottle at Expo, wasn't there, that someone had done. That was like a different system for putting your Nick shot in.
Is that the one that's got
Can't-
the twist off nozzle? It's like a, it's
Well,
like a
yeah,
gorilla
something
bottle,
like that. It was on.
It's like a standard gorilla bottle. but
Yeah, it's like the
twist off
gorilla
the top.
shaped bottle, but the top bit's sort of like 2 parts.
Well,
So
here's
one
a
part comes off, put your Nick shot in, and then
good
away.
question.
What's that?
What if Nick shots came with needle tip bottles that you could just literally stick right down into the gorilla bottle?
You'll be
but
forever squeezing it.
Yeah. I mean, there was a company that I reviewed for recently, and I do believe it's this company, Chubby's E-Liquid, and they turned up with caps in them. When you unscrew it, you literally, it's like a little plug thing. It just comes out. It's really loose, easy to get out. So you can add the Nick shot and then put the proper drip tip thing on. But the sad thing is, Chubbies, they're actually closing down. Which they sent me the email yesterday to say thanks for everything and that. But they're actually closing down, which is a shame. It's sad when vape companies close, I find. I don't know why they are, but the two lads that are doing it, they just yeah.
Wow, there's a lot of companies closing down right now.
If you want to stock up on any Chubbies liquid, I definitely love the scone and jam.
Oh,
that was such a nice flavour liquid. That really was.
Is it buttery?
I do
and
like it
biscuity?
nice. Cream tea.
True biscuit base.
Biscuit base.
So Dave Vape says he enjoys the hobby side of vaping. I enjoy the hobby side of vaping, to be fair.
Yeah, I do. I think as long as I kept coil building, I wouldn't need to vape. But because it's more for me, it's more having my hands occupied than it is actually the nicotine.
Well, you can do jewelry.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Yeah, well, I think as long as I was doing something creative, I like to tinker with stuff. So that's why I enjoy the coil building.
Well, they make coil jewelry too now. Those are
yeah, that's how a lot of people get away with selling it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I know Sherlock Holmes does. He sells his as trinkets, doesn't he, rather than coils.
The guys at Purge Mods always have those funky coils because John, like what he said to me and you, Nick, and that when the London Vape, when we was with him at the hotel, he said at heart he's a coil builder. So yeah, because he's always got them really funky coils there.
So Stephen James has just said, I bought loads of 50ml liquids with no room for the Nick shot. Actually, there is one brand that comes to mind, like you can't even fit a full Nick shot in the bottle when you want to nick it up to a 3mg.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, exactly.
If it's marked 50 and it's in a 50ml bottle, then like you're supposed to leave room for it, unless they're just trying to
60ml bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
I think me and the Vaping Postman have got a new business venture lined up.
I hope he's got a big zoom lens, Vinny.
I would say
the vaping porn star.
Well, he can keep the TV. Well, hey, would Vinny be first on the couch?
No, dude, I just want to be behind the camera. That's cool. I just like to watch.
And you can be
Posty wouldn't mind doing that. He'd let you video him in his little silkies, wouldn't he?
And you can be the sound boom operator.
And if you tickle him with the boom mic.
If he was the boom man, he'd quit within a day. I'm too good for this. I'm a cameraman.
No, he'd probably review it.
I'd review it. Get the GoPro out while I'm holding the boom. So yeah, guys, just here holding the boom, casting couch. Macro.
I feel like there's still worse jobs out there.
Well, I think I'm investing in a new camcorder for the up close. Get real up close. Oh god. Do you know what? It really touched me actually because I posted that on my my Sir Vaping Lot page on Facebook that I was upgrading the camera again for the better quality and stuff like that. And some of the comments from Shane, not Shane Wiseman that's in here, but Shane Sanderson, man, his comments were amazing. He was just saying that, you know, just like what I do to try and improve the content and that for the subscribers is really good. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. Thank you, dude. It kind of touched me last night. I was like, oh, that's nice.
You see,
So
I'd love to have Nick over here.
So you've been touched deep down inside, Vinny?
Yeah, man, 100%. Yeah.
At some point, Nick, I'd like to pick your brains if I can.
Go ahead.
Yeah. What else do we have?
For photography stuff, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, try and get the best out of my camera for my coil pictures.
Well, there's two ways of thinking about it. You can get a macro lens for your phone if your phone camera is good enough.
Oh no, I've got a DSLR camera. I've got a Canon DSLR.
All right, then just get a macro lens.
I've got a macro lens, but I still can't seem. I don't know what it is. I just can't seem to.
Do you have a tripod?
To get them to look. Yeah.
All right. So
whether it's lighting or
it's probably lighting,
I don't know.
There's you could get a kit on Amazon. I'm not sure if you guys can get it over there, probably, but there's a kit on Amazon that's like a little background table thing with 2 desk lamps. It's the cheapest, easiest way.
I know what that's called.
No, you don't, because you would have said it otherwise.
No. Sorry, I know what you're on about. I know what you're on about. Top box, I think it's called.
There's a shooting. You can also get like a little mini shooting tent, they call it. It's just a white translucent fabric and with a hole in the front. And you put your coils down in the middle of it. You put your lights on in all different directions, and then you just get the tripod and make sure it's focused in tack sharp and take your picture.
Would you say the best way is to flood the coil with light, or?
Directional lighting can be good, just to make it look a little bit moody. But like for like websites and stuff, flood it with light. For artsy Instagram pictures, then you can get creative with it, have like front lighting, back lighting, colored lighting, you know, mix colors and stuff like that.
This is a question I've actually got because we're on this subject. What is a mirrorless lens?
A mirrorless, it's a camera. Yeah. So, okay. So basically,
what is it?
An SLR stands for single lens reflex. And what that does is it has a mirror in it where the light comes through the lens, hits the mirror, goes up through another mirror, hits another mirror, and it comes through the viewfinder. That's why you have to look through the viewfinder with an SLR, or the live view actually flips up the mirror and just goes straight to the sensor. What a mirrorless does is it just skips that step and goes straight to the sensor and just broadcasts it live on the screen. So a mirrorless saves room by not having that mechanism that flips the mirror up when you take the picture.
So what's better, would you say?
There's advantages to both. I mean, usually mirrorless is a little bit cheaper, and the full SLR. But the thing with the full SLR is you're getting an actual depiction of what the picture is going to look like live right in your eye, you know, compared to something that's just broadcasting on a screen. It's actually just like, you know, a simulated image of what your picture is going to look like. You really can't tell how good a picture is until you get it onto your computer and zoom in and, you know, find out that the focus is off.
I need to start having a play around with all that photo stacking as well, really.
Yeah, HDR is also a good thing too.
I think, yeah.
If you have the right,
a lot of these.
Go ahead.
A lot of the builders tend to use the photo stacking software, don't they, to get the full focus of the coil rather than just one focal point.
Yeah, and that's an easy way to do a job. I mean, photo stacking can be almost like using a higher F number. So like your aperture is your F number. I mean, I could teach you all about photography, but that's a whole other show.
Yeah, Nick could teach you a few things, Shane. And he doesn't want to do it on this show. He wants to do it in a private show.
Oh, yes. Okay, so real quick, you know, explanation behind it is if you raise the F number, you know, to the maximum, F22 or something like that, then you can get a nice clean shot all the way through the depth of field. However, it's a very limited amount of light that you're getting. So you would need to use a super bright lights or flashes, actual strobes, to get the same effect. Or you would have to have your tripod. You have your tripod, and then you set your shutter speed down really low, which can cause shake. If there's any sort of shake on the table or anything, then it's going to cause blur. So that's my quick explanation. The photo stacking is a way to kind of cheat that same effect, and it's more heavily on the editing side as opposed to the lighting side.
Yeah.
But there you go. But do yourself a favor if you're really planning on getting into photography and that kind of thing. Download Photoshop and Lightroom. If you could get a cracked copy of it, or you could get a legit copy. Honestly,
yes, legit copies. Yes, thank you.
It's relatively.
Jay worried about his monetization
with the new Creative Cloud. You can pick and choose which programs you want to download and use. So it might only cost you like $20-$30 a month, maybe with like £20, something like that. So it's pretty cheap. And it's really
a crack copy.
It's really powerful, and it will make it worthwhile, when you learn how to use it. And Dave York says, do a photography channel. I really could. I was kind of toying around with the idea of doing sort of a photography gadgets and kind of random tech sort of channel, but that's
photography, not pornography.
Do you know?
Well, a little column A, little column B.
I was actually thinking about doing like just a vlog channel and things like that, but I don't know. Having two channels seems like it's a lot of hard work.
I think if you get to the point that you can't handle a vlog on your normal channel, like if your subscribers don't really sound interested in like a daily vlog sort of thing, then you can create a secondary channel. But if there's no interest in the secondary channel, then it's going to be hard to get it running. What do I think of the Fujifilm GFX 50S? Don't know. Haven't even seen it before. I'll have to look into it though.
Shark Tales. I don't think my life is that interesting to vlog every day. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a pretty boring person.
Eating hot dogs.
I eat hot dogs.
Drinking tea.
Drinking tea, lemp sip, and do YouTube. That's pretty much my life.
Right, then, people, where we doing the after show?
I don't know. He said my channel.
Okay, well nominated.
All right. So
that's going to be a clean after show.
Nah, I'll just delete
or deleted, either way. Right, so are we going to do the outros and that now? Because we've got literally 2 minutes left. So,
Nick, just send your channel again so people know where to go for the after show.
Yeah, right, guys. If you haven't subscribed to everyone or joined Big Boy Coils Facebook, get over there. Pimp your Facebook page, Shane.
Will do.
All right. And Vinay.
Oh, I'm just writing back. 1 second. Yeah, cool. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for involving the chat. It's always nice to talk to you guys. Not just my other... I'll be honest, I don't really like my co-streamers. They believe me a lot. But you guys in chat, what makes it fun?
Right, time up. Right,
Tell you what, you get Mark on a live stream and you'll be in hysterics.
Are you done, Navin? Yeah.
I'm done. Hello. On me.
Oh, we're gonna go around. Shane.
Right. Yeah. Anyone wants any good quality coils at bargain prices, check out Big Boy Coils on Facebook. And again, thanks for watching, and thanks for letting me be a part of all this.
You're welcome.
Hey, guys. Well, another episode in the books. What can I say? Good show tonight, everyone all around. Always love the banter back and forth with you guys. Jay, thanks for hosting this week. It's just been a blast, love it every single week. Everyone in chat, thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you stop by the after show on my channel in about 20 minutes.
Lovely.
Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Speak to you again in the after show, as Nick said, in about 20 minutes. And for all you that are thinking about buying Shane's coils, do so. They're bloody awesome coils. I've got them in my, what is it? Recoil Rebel at the moment. nice 1-1 aliens. So, see you all later.
Nice one. All right, guys, thank you very much. Thanks to my co-host for joining us today. It's been a blast as always. Thanks, Shocktails. Free cheers to Jay. Woohoo! Yes, it's been a pleasure as always. I'm loving this, jumping around from channel to channel. Gets a little bit mixed up, and the topics never seem to go on track, but we do it. It's good. It's banter. We love it. It's just a thing that, you know, we just gel together so well. We just flow with it. It's just so good. But most of all, it wouldn't be what it is without you guys in the chat. I appreciate you guys stopping by, taking your time out on a Sunday evening to come and watch us and, you know, get involved and all that sort of good stuff. But anyway, this is Jay, LVC, and the other guys signing out. Catch you in the after show at Daily Vapes TV on his YouTube channel. We'll be there in about 20 minutes. So, guys, vape on and vape safe. Peace out. See you later.